I'll ask everybody to rise, and Councillor McMillan says blessing, please.
Our Heavenly Father, thank you for the many blessings we enjoy in the city of Kenora. We recognize that we are on Treaty 3 lands and are thankful for the partnerships with our First Nation communities. Give us wisdom in our minds, clearness in our thinking, truth in our speaking, and always love in our hearts, so that we may try always to unite the citizens of Kenora. Be with us today and guide us in our decision making. Amen.
Okay, public information notices as required under notice bylaw 144/2007. The public has advised the council's intention to adopt the following at today's meeting: to amend its 2017 capital budget to commit funds from the road reserve in the amount of $162,063 to the 7th Avenue and Coker Bailey Bridge designs, to pass a bylaw setting up council remuneration rates for 2016 and 17, to amend its 2016 operating and capital budget for an allocation of up to $291,279.35 to be funded through the contingency reserve for costs to repair culverts and roads as a result of the June 25th, 2016 flooding. Declaration of pecuniary interest, anyone? Today's agenda from meeting or meeting? Councilor McMillan.
Your Worship, I have one on resolution number 17. It addresses the Kenora Police Services Board. My spouse is a member of the Kenora Police Services Board and receives remuneration.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay, resolution number 1.
Councillor Smith has number 1.
Are you on? Yes, moved by myself, second by Councillor Goss, that the following minutes of the Council of the City of Kenora be adopted as circulated, regular Council, March 21st, 2017. Sorry, Heather.
All in favor, council? Opposed, any? Motion is carried. Okay, deputations, none? Wow, resolution number 2.
Resolution number 2, Your Worship, moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Smith, that council accepts the resignation of Robert Katowski from the Lake of the Woods Development Commission effective immediately, and further that council hereby appoints Jeff Kurtz and Crystal Katz to the Lake of the Woods Development Commission for a term at the pleasure of council.
All in favor, council? Opposed, any? Motion is carried. Resolution number 3.
Your Worship, moved by myself, seconded by Councillor McMillan, the council accept the resignation of Dave Blake from the Kenora Planning Advisory Committee effective immediately. And further, the council hereby appoints Bev Richards to the Kenora Planning Advisory Committee for a term at the pleasure of council.
All in favor, council? Opposed, any? Motion is carried. Resolution number 4.
Resolution number 4, moved by myself, seconded by Lloyd. I was trying to get your last. Louis Rosen. That council hereby approves a reallocation of $162,063 to be funded to the roads reserved for the design of improvements to the 7th Avenue and Coker Bailey Road bridges. And further, that in accordance with notice bylaw number 144/2007, public notice is hereby given that council intends to amend its 2017 budget at its April 18, 2017 meeting to commit funds from the roads reserve in the amount of $162,063. And Coker Bailey Bridge designs, and further, that council gives 3 readings to a bylaw to amend the 2017 budget for this purpose.
All in favor, council? Opposed, any? Motion is carried. Resolution number 5.
Your Worship, moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Rusin. The council hereby approves council remuneration to be set at the following rates effective January 1st, 2016. Mayor annual remuneration $32,439, per diems $178, council $16,220 per year at a per diem of $178. And further, the council hereby approves council remuneration to be set at the following rates effective January 1st, 2017. Mayor annual remuneration $32,926, per diem $181, council $16,463, per diems $181, and further, that in accordance with notice bylaw number 144/2007, notice is hereby given that council intends to pass a bylaw setting out council remuneration rates for 2016 and 2017 at its April 18th, 2017 meeting, and further, that the appropriate bylaw be passed for this purpose.
All in favor,
Just
council?
a comment, Mayor?
Yep.
Could I ask City Clerk Heather to forward that, a resolution over to Northwestern Health Net? They always base their per diems on the largest municipality in our catchment area.
All in favor, council? Opposed, if any? Motion is carried. Resolution number 6.
Resolution number 6, Your Worship, moved by myself and seconded by Councilor Goss. That council hereby approves an allocation of up to $291,279.35 to be funded through the contingency reserve for costs to repair culverts and roads as a result of the June 25th, 2016 flooding event, and further that in accordance with notice bylaw number 144, 2007, public notice is hereby given that council intends to amend its 2016 operating and capital budget at its April 18th, 2017 meeting for this purpose, and further that council gives 3 readings to a bylaw to amend the 2016 budget for this purpose.
All in favor, council? Opposed, if any? Motion is carried. Resolution number 7.
Resolution number 7, Your Worship, moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Smith, that council establishes the parking lot fees for the new Park Street parking lot based on both long-term and short-term parking, and further, that long-term parking be established at $50 plus HST per month, and the short-term parking be in accordance with our metered parking rates at $1 per hour, and further, that 3 readings be given to a bylaw to amend bylaw number 66-2006 to reflect this new parking lot and rates.
All in favor, council? Opposed, if any? Motion is carried. Resolution number 8.
Worship, moved by myself, seconded by Councilor McMillan. The council hereby appoints Councilor Colin Waskey and the alternate of Councilor Rory McMillan to Reconciliation Kenora for a term at the pleasure of council.
All in favor, council? Opposed, if any? Motion is carried. Resolution number 9.
Resolution number 9, moved by myself, seconded by Councilor Rosen, that the council of the city of Kenora supports Mount Evergreen Ski Club's request to name the city of Kenora as a sponsor in their application for funds through the RBC Day of Service grant, in the amount of $2,000 to be used to clean up the Mount Evergreen ski hill.
All in favor, council? Opposed, if any? Motion is carried. Resolution number 10.
Sorry, folks.
It's a function of age.
Keep your stuff in order.
But my coordination is good. Your Worship, moved by myself, seconded by Councilor Rusin. The council hereby authorizes the new yard maintenance, storage, and anti-littering bylaw, which regulates yard maintenance, storage, and litter on property, and further, that an application be made to the Regional Senior Justice, Ontario Court of Justice, Northwest Region for an order approving the set fines for the offenses under the new bylaw, which is attached to Schedule A to this resolution, and further, that the city clerk is authorized to make any changes that may be required by the Ministry of the Attorney General or the Regional Senior Justice to obtain such set fine order, and further, that bylaw number 76/2005 be hereby repealed.
All in favor, council? Opposed, if any? Motion is carried. Resolution number 11.
Resolution number 11, Your Worship, moved by myself and seconded by Councilor Goss. The council hereby accepts the recommendation of the Planning Advisory Committee, PAC, and approves application D14-17-02 to amend the zoning bylaw to include commercial storage facility as a permitted use for the northern 70.8 meter portion of the subject lot, in addition to the permitted uses of the rural zone, and further that the appropriate bylaw be passed for this purpose.
All in favor, council? Opposed, if any? Motion is carried. Resolution number 12.
Resolution number 12, Your Worship, moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Smith, that council gives 3 readings to a bylaw to execute an agreement between the corporation of the city of Kenora and the Northern Ontario Heritage Fund Corporation for the provision of site improvements to the Kenora Rowing Club in preparation to host the 2017 Canada Summer Games rowing venue, and further, that the CAO be authorized to execute this agreement.
All in favor, council? Opposed, if any? Motion is carried. Resolution number 13.
Worship, moved by myself, seconded by Councilor McMillan, that 3 readings be given to an amending bylaw to bylaw number 71-2016, to establish rules and regulations for the purpose of regulating open air burning in the city of Kenora, and further, that the city clerk is authorized to file an amended application to the Regional Senior Justice, Ontario Court of Justice, Northwest Region, for an order approving set fines for bylaw number 71-2016 as amended, and to make any further changes that may be required by the Minister of the Attorney General or the Regional Senior Justice to obtain such set fine order.
All in favor, council? Opposed, if any? Motion is carried. Resolution number 14.
Resolution number 14, moved by myself, second by Rory McMillan, that the three readings be given to an amending bylaw to bylaw number 34-2015 to regulate parks in the city of Kenora. And further, that the city clerk is authorized to file an amended application to the Regional Senior Justice, Ontario Court of Justice, Northwest Region for an order approving set fines for bylaw number 34-2015 as amended, and to make any further changes that may be required by the Ministry of the Attorney General or the Regional Senior Justice to obtain such set fine order, and further, that bylaw number 69-2016 be hereby repealed.
Councillor Smith?
Yeah, in perusing this, the set fines to the parking bylaw, I noticed that, under section 48, we've talked about motorized recreation vehicles, and 49 speaks to, ATVs, but the set fine bylaw has totally missed, that we, don't allow snow machines in our parks and our trails. And when I went back to the original bylaw, I see that it's not there either. So, in speaking with Karen and Heather, we decided that she has the authority to move this forward now and make that change. But I believe that the original bylaw, Parks bylaw, has to come forward and be amended also to include that. And my suggestion also would be then is we're gonna have to sign those parks, because it says that, in those areas, before you can lay charge, they have to actually be signed, so we're gonna have to go back and do that work. And perhaps attach actually an appendix and a map to this that outline all of our parks and our trails. So I think that we need to do a little bit of work. So we've agreed that, passing this today won't cause any problems, but we really need to look at doing,
Okay.
that work.
So all in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Just one question. There's a lot of, opportunity for finding people. Does anybody know offhand how much money we get off of all these fines in a year?
We would have it in our provincial offenses for our revenues of what charges we've laid.
Actually, we had, that wasn't that long ago, we had the numbers out when we were asking for before we changed to the bylaw officers from 4 to 3, and what the difference was in the fines, and it was actually, didn't change a lot. It was, and I forget what it was, I believe it was, I better not guess.
If I could, I believe that was specific to the parking fines.
But what we are
Oh,
trying,
a total in provincial offenses, and yeah,
but what we're trying to do with all these set fines that have come over the last year is trying to give our officers the ability to be able to lay charges. Previously, we had a lot of bylaws that do not have set fines, so which means you have to issue a Part 3 summons, you have to bring those people to court. These set fines allow them to issue tickets at the time.
pay without coming to court, so it saves court time and everything else. Yeah. Councillor Smith?
Yeah, I know that, the clerks have been doing, good work around this with, if we don't have set fines, and I know how much work involves getting these set fines through the system, and if you don't have set fines for your bylaws, don't pass the bylaws, because you can't enforce them. And once you start laying a couple of charges, people will, get that there's going to be consequences, and they will stop doing it, so it really helps, with our bylaws in the community. So thanks for your good work on this. I've noticed how many bylaws we pass with set fines.
Yeah, and why tie the courts
Mhm.
if you can deal with it.
Exactly.
Okay, resolution number 15.
Your worship, moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Roussin, the council of the city of Kenora hereby acknowledges the rolling events between July 3rd and August 15th on Rabbit Lake in 2017. That the following approvals be granted as outlined below in conjunction with these events. 1, a variance be granted for the motor size in Rabbit Lake as set out by bylaw number 153-2005, bracket as there is a need to operate 25 to 50 horsepower motors to keep up to the racing boats to ensure their safety on the water for some of the events, end of bracket. 2, the event buoys to be placed in the water July 3rd to August 15th inclusive and be removed the following week by the Kenora Rowing Club. 3, an exemption under noise bylaw number 40-2001 to the Kenora Rowing Club to operate prior to 7 a.m. and to have amplified sound to effectively run their event.
All in favor, council? Opposed, for any? Motion is approved and looking forward to it. Resolution number 16.
Resolution number 16, your worship, moved by myself and seconded by Councillor Goss. The council approved the revised water tank truck delivery policy, OP-2-1, and further, that council gives 3 readings to a bylaw to amend the Kenora policy manual for this purpose.
All in favor, council? Opposed, for any? Motion is carried. Resolution number 17.
Resolution number 17, your worship, moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Smith, that council hereby adopts the following minutes from various City of Kenora committees. January 25th, Kenora Public Library Board. February 8th, Accessibility Advisory Committee. March 23rd, Lake of the Woods Museum Board. And that council hereby receives the following minutes from other various committees. January 30th, District of Kenora Home for the Aged Board of Management. February 17th, Northwestern Health Unit Board of Health. February 21st, Planning Advisory Committee. February 22nd, Kenora Police Services Board, and further that these minutes be circulated and ordered filed.
All in favor, council?
Just an explanation, the Kenora District Service Board is not on there because our March meeting was delayed until last week, so. Usually
No
those
problem.
report.
All in favor? Opposed? Carried. Resolution number 18.
Worship, moved by myself, seconded by Councillor McMillan, the council of the city of Kenora hereby accepts the February 2017 Kenora Water and Wastewater Systems Monthly Summary Report as prepared by city administration.
All in favor, council? Opposed, for any? Motion is carried. Resolution number 19.
Resolution number 19, moved by myself, seconded by Councillor McMillan, that council hereby accept the 2017 first quarter summary report from the Kenora Fire and Emergency Service Department for the period of January 1st to March 31st, 2017.
All in favor, council? Councilor Mill?
Just a comment, your worship. I just want to acknowledge that I, for one, really do appreciate these reports. They're very thorough. I know they come quarterly. And much like the water, wastewater reports, that it provides valuable information for us in the community. And I know once it goes out on the minutes, people are interested. The other nice thing, just jumping back to water and wastewater systems, I think it was a few years back, the water breaks. And I think in this report, it showed one water line
Good winter.
breaking in February. So comparatively, we did okay.
Touch wood. Winter's not over yet. All in favor, council? Opposed, if any? Motion is carried. Okay, resolution number 20.
Worship, moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Rusin, that the city of Kenora receive and accept the bid price submitted by Sierra Construction and amended based on revised scope of work in the amount of $449,607 plus applicable taxes, and further that the city of Kenora approves Sierra Construction to proceed with the aquatic center improvements. And your worship, I think it's important to mention that some of these improvements have been waiting for a couple of years to get done, waiting for the funding. So it'll be addressed.
All in favor, council? Opposed, any? Motion carried. Resolution number 21.
Resolution number 21, your worship, moved by myself and seconded by Councillor Goss. The council hereby accepts the quote from MC Delands Monuments and Memorials in the amount of $350 primary inscription and $150 second and supplement inscriptions on each individual niche plus applicable taxes be accepted for a 3-year term, 2017, 18, and 19.
All in favor, council? Opposed, if any? Motion is carried. Resolution number 22.
Resolution number 22, your worship, moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Smith, that the following bylaws be now read a first and second time and approved in their present form and presented for third and final reading. 44-2017 confirmatory. 45-2017 budget amendment, 7th Avenue and Coker Bailey Bridge designs. 46-2017 council remuneration. 47 2017, budget amendment, June 25th, 2016 flooding event. 48 2017, Park Street parking lot rates. 49 2017, yard maintenance bylaw. 50 2017 D14 17 65 Goss Road zoning bylaw amendment. Number 51 2017, NOHFC amended agreement community capacity. 52 2017, open air burning bylaw set fines amendment. 53 2017, park bylaw set fines amendment. 54 2017, tank truck delivery policy amendment.
All in favor, council? Opposed, if any? Motion is carried. Okay, down to proclamations, we have 3 of them. Okay, starting out with the first one, Mental Health Week, May 1st to 7th, 2017, the Canadian Mental Health Awareness. Mental Health Week promotes mental health awareness through education campaigns, activities, events held across Ontario, and Kenora offers practical ways to maintain and improve mental health and support recovery from mental health problems and illnesses. And whereas the Canadian Mental Health Association encourages everyone to get loud for mental health, to speak up and take action to improve mental health for all Canadians. And whereas increased awareness and understanding of mental health will promote the use of mental health services and supports, and to ensure Canadians with mental health problems and illness are afforded the opportunity to recover. And whereas the Canadian Mental Health Association actively supports and encourages good mental health in all aspects of our lives during CMHA Mental Health Week and throughout the year. Therefore be resolved that I, Mayor David S. Canfield of the City of Kenora, do hereby proclaim May 1st to 7th, 2017 as Canadian Mental Health Association Mental Health Week in the City of Kenora, and encourage all citizens in the community to get loud for mental health. And Councillor Smith, you wanted to give some stats?
So along with that, my work with the Northwestern Health Unit Board, these are some of the stats that we collect, and I just think it's really important for Mental Health Week that we recognize that in Northwestern Ontario, our rates are significantly higher. And I'm just gonna just read some of our stats here and note that they're shocking and inequitable differences experienced among the population aged 10 to 24 in Northwestern Ontario. This was the youth report we did in conjunction with mental health, compared to the rest of the province with respect to mental health and addiction. And we found that suicide rates in the 15 to 24 age group are 8 times as high in the provincial rate. That's Northwestern Ontario. Hospitalizations from intentional self-harm are nearly 4 times higher than the province. The rate of hospitalizations from mental and behavioral disorders in the Northwestern Health Unit area increased by 40% between 2008 and 2015. Hospitalization rates from substance misuse are over twice as high as the rest of the province, and alcohol is the leading cause of substance misuse hospitalization and is over 5 times as high as the provincial rate. I just thought those stats were really speak to what we're dealing with in Northwestern Ontario, and people are now only beginning to talk about mental health in open forums, and I find it interesting that in the news last night they're talking about how Prince Harry has now stepped forward and has said that over the years he hasn't dealt with his mental health issues since his mother died, and to have somebody like that coming forward and speaking. And I know that men and boys, they are so reluctant to talk about mental health issues, and I think in the Northwest we have to be cognizant of that. So I think it was an appropriate time to read those stats.
Thank you. Okay, next proclamation, by virtue of authority vested in me, I hereby proclaim May 2017 as Bladder Cancer Awareness Month in and for the City of Kenora, and request its observance as such by our citizens, proclaimed in the City of Kenora on the 18th day of April 2017. And the last one is Emergency Preparedness Week. Whereas the City of Kenora does recognize the importance of emergency management in Ontario, and whereas the goal of Emergency Preparedness Week is to raise community awareness and need to prepare for the possibility of an emergency, and whereas the safety of our community and the response is the responsibility of each and every one of us who must prepare now and learn how to secure a strong and healthy tomorrow. Therefore, I, Mayor David S. Canfield, do hereby proclaim the week of May 7th to 14th, 2017 to be the Emergency Preparedness Week in the city of Kenora and encourage all citizens to participate in educational activities on emergency preparedness. Anybody got any more? I remember when I started doing this, you'd get a couple proclamations a year. Now you get like 100, you know, right?
Yes.
Unbelievable. Okay, announcements, anybody? We'll start with Councillor Rousseau, anything? No. Councillor Westcase? Councillor McMillan?
Yeah, just a couple, your worship. One is the, just acknowledgement of the First Nation hockey tournament that, took place this weekend. Significant number of visitors to our community and, had a very positive impact on our economy. I spent a lot of time at the rink watching some very, very good hockey. There was old timers teams. If anybody says girls hockey is not on the increase, there was 8 First Nation hockey teams, girls First Nation hockey teams in the tournament. And I watched a bit of that hockey, and it's just absolutely excellent hockey. And unfortunately, for Eagle Lake, Cross Lake took the championship again this year, but it was good. The security, the volunteers, and acknowledgement of our recreation staff that kept everything running smoothly. And the next one, I guess, is just to follow up on Mental Health Week. It's on what Councillor Smith said and you, Dave, that it's something that permeates our community. It has just a significant impact on individuals and families. And just kind of leave you with a quote that I came across. Everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. So be kind and sensitive always. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Councillor Smith?
No, I have nothing, thank you.
Councillor Collins?
I have nothing to.
Okay, yeah, one thing here, thanks, Roy, for the update on I know you go to them every year, and the First Nation tournament, and it was busy in town. I know that when I come in. The other one I want to just acknowledge, and that's the Bruce Korwicki and Bestway Rendals and the Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
The 29th, am I right here, 29th annual? I know I've seen the picture of the whole pallet of Easter eggs on in the paper there, and I go, wow, like, I mean, you know, this is something he's started, and who would ever think that you know, an individual like business like that would keep that going for this amount of years? It's 29 years that he's had it, and it's there's a lot of people there. It's a lot of fun, and actually, for the first time, my grandkids partook in it, so it was kind of neat, and they really loved it. So I just want to thank Bruce and Bestway for doing that for all these years. That's a long time to sustain something like that, and at a huge cost.
Yes.
Okay, nothing else, anybody? Okay, resolution number 23.
Worship, moved by myself, seconded by Councillor McMillan, that pursuant to section 239 of the Municipal Act as amended, authorization is hereby given for council to move into a closed session at, do you want the exact time? Whatever.
12:29, record. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. I think we broke a record.
I would say
Yeah, that's
so.
good.
resolution.
You what?
I had the wrong resolution.